Hi everyone, this is Chris from TPLI, Turning Point Life Investment, and this is going to be a video about a stock that I traded, SINA. And it wasn't a triangle, I traded it, and now it's back in a triangle. So we're going to go into it. We're going to start with my first trade that I did last week, and I know I had recommended this to some members on the forums. Let me go into drawing my triangle. And see, we'll start right here. I think I went from this line, and SINA was in a very nice triangle when I was thinking about trading it or wanting to trade it. So we have this triangle type of formation here, and basically the game plan was if it breaks under the low of this triangle, probably gonna take some shorts, and if it moves above the high of this triangle, I'm probably gonna take some longs and probably take some profit around here, which was around the 107 area or so. So I just had that on my watch list, and the next day it actually got above it, so I took a stab at it. It was a small black candle, and then basically I was saying, well, if it goes back in the range, I'm probably not gonna stay in it. And the next day, nice white candle, just moved up very nicely. The high was around 106.55, but I did some profit because I had bought it around the 100 level, and as soon as it hit like 104, I took some profits off of this, and then it hit my target and I got out of it. So that was basically my trade last week. Nice triangle trade. Now if we continue to move on and I zoom out even, we can see that SINA form is still in a triangle. You can see it up here, and still with the bottom connecting the lows. You know, we can even go back here if you want, but I do like to do it right here. So SINA's in another triangle, and this is more of a long-term directional triangle. And now I'm thinking, hey, if it gets above here, I can shoot for probably 125 level or so. If it breaks under here, then I can short. And basically, I wanted to talk about triangles, is that there's really no direction when the market is in a triangle. Once it breaks to the upside, then it's probably going to move up. Once it breaks to the downside, it's probably going to move down. And when you have that in no type of direction, it's really hard to make plays. You don't want to really force it. So, and you know, there are traders that like buy at the bottom of the triangle, sell it at the top, buy at the bottoms, try to sell it to the top, or short at the tops and cover at the bottoms. You know, you can do stuff like that. I don't really like to do that because this is such a choppiness consolidation range going on that you can easily get whipsawed out. So this is just one way to look at it, and just really realize that when stocks are in triangles, then you just have a game plan of what you're going to do when you get a clear direction. Like my first trade that I showed you, once it moved up, then we had a clear direction. It was going to move up. We didn't know how far it was going to move up, but at least it got a nice bounce up. And with this longer term triangle, so basically all we can really do with this stock is just see that it's in consolidation. There's no real direction right now, and that if it does get a break above the top of this triangle, it's going to bounce up higher, and if it breaks under this low, it's going to move back lower. But you can still put this on your longer term watch list to wait for a break to do a trade.